welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by the Raging Cajuns. Will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. So Liberty's offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Flames want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. He's got great speed. Oh, sweet feet. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D. Lets it fly deep downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put it into pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, 1st quarter, they've now already given up 1.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying to get to it. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got it inside the 40. And the returner will be brought down. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck. Jesse, but you can move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. He's going to pass. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Western Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Flames want to crank the tempo. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
Fast motion from the offense. The play action fake. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the Flames will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could...
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He wants to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The fair catch called for and made. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Flames decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Makes a man miss. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Turns it on in midfield. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Quick release by the QB. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. Makes the grab. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Throwing right. He's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out for the second half.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oregon State somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either.
Looking to go up top on first down.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Keeps the play going. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
And the Raging Cajuns have taken it inside the 20. Trying to find his man on first down. Buying some time. And the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, the quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Flames will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. The give out of the gun. Twist his way through. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Out of the gun, the inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks.
He's off to the races. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. This offense, not good enough.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
That makes the score Louisiana 13, Liberty 10.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Flames will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And the Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. On the ground with the counter. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good.
That makes the score Louisiana 16, Liberty 10.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Coming out with it, it's Flanagan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying play action. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. And And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Got rid of it just in time.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Flames in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. They get to the line quickly. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. They go to the ground. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Rides to the back. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Flames will punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off play action on first down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
From the gun, the ground game. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The give to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll try to power it in. Good, solid tackle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Flames will hustle to the line. They'll give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense in hurry-up mode. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Coming after him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got him this time. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? He lets it fly. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 7 over James Madison. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They're bringing heat. Finds his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Flames are rolling down the field.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're going to throw it again. Going to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
The big explosive play put them right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. They march 78 yards down the field. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Might as well give it to him again. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They want to power it in on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Number 25.
No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
36, Liberty, 17.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Going up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The aerial assault continues. Gets rid of it. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Incomplete, the defense holds. Looking for a productive play on first down. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.